Yeah.
How old were you when you were a prison guard, man?
24 maybe, 23, 24. I worked there 4 years. Ran into all my friends, man.
So that must have been very strange.
No, I had one that was my foster brother. He and I used to sleep, his head at the foot of the bed, my head at the top of the bed, and we'd lay there and talk until we went to sleep. We had a house that was set on what they call Vance Street, Gastonia, North Carolina, and it was a very, very notorious side of town. We didn't know. My mom saw an empty house, and she said, well, we can get it cheap, so we moved in, and we moved right in the middle of, you know, Vance Street, which is, I mean, I saw my first gunfight, I saw my first stabbings, and I saw it. So I knew a lot of these folks, but my last day at the prison, I remember walking in, had my clothes, and I turned all my stuff in, turned my badge in, and one of the convicts says, my last name's Barber, so they call me Barber Mandrell. And they said, hey, Barber, you gonna sing for us? I said, no, man, I said, I can't do that. And he said, hey, Barber's gonna sing for us. And the whole yard full of prisoners, convicts, started gathering around. It was like a riot was going down on the yard. So they were talking over the intercom, attention all units, and there I was, I had to sing a cappella.
Whoa.
What did you say?
This particular song was a song about, it was about my foster mom. These guys, death row, commuted to life. These guys were sitting there and they're all hard, you know, tough. So when I said the word mom,
Everybody could relate to it.
dude, all the dudes, they were just like, damn, man, I can't take it. And they broke down like shotgun, you know, and just a few days before that, I was running a, what they call a road squad, where they take convicts out on the road and you march behind them and they clean up the road. But I had a van and we would drive around with these guys in there, and I'd always listen to the station that was playing, you know, y'all's music and everything. And so it's the last day, I go to the superintendent and I'm like, hey man, you mind if I take these guys to McDonald's? He's like, McDonald's? It's like, yeah, man, we've been out on the road all year and I'm leaving tomorrow, and take them to McDonald's. So we drove a prison van through McDonald's drive-through. And all these guys. So we all got burgers and we're all sitting in the van. And I'm not lying to you, man, we pulled up on the prison yard and we're sitting there in the fence, the barbed wire, and, you know, the whole thing, we're all sitting there. And I said, well, guys, this is it. So I'm moving to Nashville. And they're like, right on, man. They didn't say anything. And I swear it started raining. Just the heavy rain. You couldn't even, windshield wipers don't even work rain. And it's pouring and I looked through the rearview mirror and there was this guy eating a burger, and he's eating a burger, and I pushed a button and blong, 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 come on. Yeah, and I mean, it was right on the radio, and I was like, wow, and I looked up through the rear view, and he was sitting there, and he was eating this burger, and it said, glong, 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 and when he was pulling the burger down, he had mustard on it. And I'll never forget that big mustard mark on his face, and he was crying, man.
Oh man, that's
dude,
deep.
It was crazy, man.
That's deep, man.
It was crazy, man. I mean, my mom spent two terms in prison, maximum security, and I was very empathetic to those guys. I never acted like I wasn't trying to be their friend, but I definitely wasn't trying to make them feel like I'm your boss. I was like, man, you know what? You help yourself, I'll help you. And I still have a really good friend from that prison who got out. We were both in group homes together when we were kids, in the same homes, and I just kind of went this way, he went this way, and got in trouble, and he got out of prison, got married, had some kids. He and I still talk. He comes out to the shows, he hangs out with me, and yeah, man, there's good people in there.
Wayne and Jake Clayton.
Unfortunately, we've run out of sweatshirts. Here's one for you, Jimmy. And here's your apron. When I get another sweatshirt, I'll give you one, man.
Put that to use. Trust me, this dude loves to cook.
Okay, all right, good. I'm so glad to hear that.
I actually asked for one of these earlier today.
Oh, okay, good. There you go.
See you guys. It's been a blast, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I got one more thing. The roses ain't nothing. Hold on.
The roses are still out here?
Hey, Daryl. See you.
Oh! Where did you get that? Halloween store.
How about Jimmy Wayne, man?
Jimmy Wayne and
How about Jake?
Clayton. Wow.
I loved it, man. Knock on wood. How about knock on wood?
Absolutely. Adding that to the repertoire, right?
That's right in there with Burn Baby Burn.
That's going on the set list, on the big set list. No, Jimmy's a soulful.
Yeah,
you guys together, it was mind-blowing.
It was really effortless to sing with him, and he's a great guy as well as a great singer. I really liked Jimmy's red carpet treatment to himself.
And the rose petals.
Oh, the rose petals! How regal of him.
We just come up with this thing. What if we throw a stupid rug out that's not even square? It's a bathroom rug and then some fake rose petals. And Daryl was kind of standing there on the porch looking like, okay.
I didn't wear my cloak and my crown, but you know, I did my best to accommodate His Majesty. Great night. We had so much fun, and Jimmy was great. And how good is that guy sing Sarah Smile? Woo!
Damn good.
Give me chills.
Exactly.
Give me chills, man. That guy's great. He's a great guy, great singer, and so is Jake, of course. And just fantastic show, man. There you go. Daryl goes country.
Soul country.
Uncle Genius.
Soul country.
Country.
I just want to say, Daryl, thank you so much for having me, man. This has been a blast. This has been definitely a milestone in my career. I will never forget this. Thanks.
I don't wanna go.